Sakura no ki. Ima sakura no ki akemasu ne. Sakura no ki. Tree. Yeah. Daitai 3月ぐらい開きますね。じゃあちょっと写真ここね。Yeah. Wow, there you go. There's a cherry blossom tree just there. It's mid-February, and got the rig, energy drink, and it's coming into bloom. Look at that. Wow. There you go. These are where they put down these great big flags at a certain time of year. Well then, so I saw this shrine from this overpass thing that you can walkway, and I came over and I went to view it. I take a few pictures, but my camera battery died, so well, you know, ran out of power actually. There you go. That guy didn't understand what I was saying, the old chap. There's a pink sakura tree thing over there. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Wow. Oh, there is beauty, and then there's the opposite. Guess we're just gonna have to have the balance of the universe in a sec. Shishi size, another shishi, and look at this. The second mini shishi I've ever seen. How's that, huh? Yes, Shinto. Wow, look at that. Those cherry blossoms are already coming into bloom. I haven't seen that before, because it's amazing. This is mid-February, and today is actually going to be 16 degrees Celsius. Are you kidding me? It's awesome. I haven't even got a beanie on. I'm just, yeah. Radalicious. Well, the plan was, you see, I have to go and get these particular type of size of boxes. So there's that overpass walkway thing goes over there. I was gonna, well, I'm going to get these particular size. So you go over there and you can go down to this major supermarket that's over there. It's called Lumiere. It's got loads of stuff. Big place. Now the plan was, go to the train station, go down a few stations, and then yep, get off there, and then walk to this hardware store that carries these particular size, and they're just perfect for sea freight. And right, so the plan was, okay, go to the train station with the rig, and then go get them, and then walk all the way to the warehouse. We're talking a 3-hour walk there. I think I might take the train back, which is like an hour and 15 minutes to get back. So we're talking at least probably about 4.5 hours of walking today. That'll be alright. The plan kind of changed a little bit. As I was saying, the balance of the universe is beautiful over there. I was sitting on the computer there trying to work out some stuff, because I had been to the post office this morning, was able finally to send a few things, and then I plugging in the tracking numbers, yeah, and then, like, because the post office closed for like a week at one stage, yeah, and then yesterday was actually a public holiday, and oh god. Anyways, so I plugged in the tracking numbers. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go, and that bullshit comes up. Go updates. No, I don't want to. Oh, you either do this, that, or this, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do any of those. Windows 10. There you go. Thanks. And so I had to go for the update thing, and then that's gonna take hours or whatever they do. And then I had to fart. So right, boom. Unfortunately, The mission slightly changed a bit. It was a false fart. Yes, a bad one. Oh, great content, ABAREBUGYO. I mean, what a revelation. And I was like, oh, this is not good. So I had to solve that issue. So the plan is, there's a bakery near the hardware store, and bakeries have fibrous foods. So the plan had to change, but it's gonna take like, I don't know, still another hour to get there at least. Been walking for half an hour already. Yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. That's the plan. There's some other stuff. A chap was saying, an eBay was saying he's been receiving goods from packages from DHL quite regularly of recent times, and I'm like, right. Now DHL wasn't operating in Fukuoka, and I figured, all right, I'll have a look and see if they're. I think I'll have a look and see if they've got an office here now, and because I've got an account with FedEx. Now FedEx is flying only to, from where I'm at anyway, flying to Asia, some idiot people countries, but they're not flying to good people countries. So you can't say that, yeah. Liberal hive mind. Anyways, so I find that that was the last time I checked with FedEx. And even like the Japan Post, they were actually sending EMS fast air to Canada, and these things just keep dwindling down and down and down until no fucking planes. Pardon the French, but not. And so they have a list of countries they're sending to, and there's all the ones I want to send stuff to. No. All the ones I don't want to send stuff to, like ever. And yeah, I know I've got good reason for it. Oh, you can send stuff to them. Yeah, fantastic. No thanks. So what I'm going to do is, I figure, because DHL has a drop-off centre way on the other side of the city, it wouldn't be conducive to sending lesser costing products. Plus, their freight costs are much higher than Japan Post would generally be if there was planes. But you know, there may be a possibility for some of my high-end stuff, because some people have been asking me about some of the, you know, the good stuff. Well, it's all good, but you know, some of the expensive stuff. And so next week I'll go and have a chatty poos with them, because they've got this list of the kind of boxes they've got, 1 to 5 and the sizes, and they're just not big enough for what I'm doing. But they probably still send big stuff, you know. So what I'm going to do is yeah, go and have a chat with them, tell them they've got like a 15 kilo weight limit. Go and chat with them about the size of a particular box I have. There's a chap out there that's keen, and see if we can figure out how much the costings are if they're sending stuff to better people countries, and countries where you can actually have people that, you know, you can trust generally. Yeah, so I'll go and have a talk to them. You know, it's worth a shot. I'm just trying to come up with a bunch of different ideas of how to survive. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do that. It's there's a couple of drop-off centres, but one's a bit of a bastard to try to get to. I could drive there, but you know, it's just not really conducive to send a bunch of stuff because of just the time frame of but the costings are just much higher to go there, plus the freight costs, and people don't want to even pay the costings now, you know. I don't know, but everyone's got a tight budget, I guess, and we're all getting screwed by bad people. So we're all got less money until we're on the fucking breadlines, and communism is coming in. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna continue on. I would keep talking, but you'd probably tell me to shut up, or probably won't even listen. But no, I could keep talking, but it's very difficult to hold this energy drink, hold this camera, and pull that Ferrari over there at the same time. I've got my kit bag here. Yeah, so I'll mosey on, and let's just continue. Let's just keep rolling. A chap out there messaged on my YouTube there, and he said, mate, just don't let it get to you, you know. And I'm like, thank you, man. Yeah, times is hard, but yeah, thank you, man. Words like that makes you inspire. It just inspires you just to keep fighting. Yep, just keep fighting. Fight the power, fight the power. Fuck the police. I'm not a rabbit. Alright, fight the power. Yeah. Look at what's happening in my Victoria, Australia. It's a fucking police state. It really is. They're dragging pregnant women out of their houses and you know, just fining everybody and you know, locking up old people, and it's just fucking unbelievable. Yeah, that's what's happening, and it's getting worse and worse. See, as I'm like about 6,000 years old, I can see and feel what's happening to the populace. Yeah, that's what's happening. We are getting fucked. This is the truth, and we've got to do something about it. In fact, a guy just got arrested for calling up the White House and threatening to assassinate the Secret Service and the hair chiffering Sneef. Yeah, and I thought, he's a fucking hero. This looks like a nice looking rig. Hey? What kind of Super GT, what kind of class does this thing rumble in? He's got one of those My Fair Lady rigs over there, I think it's what it's called, but I had a look ages ago, and I think it's, I don't know, maybe they built the thing, but you gotta love a place called Maniac Factory. Sometimes they call, he's got bikes in there too, sometimes they call, oh, hang on, yeah, how's that? Got the rig, got the beer, there's a way. Hey, life finds a way. Looks like that Dubai Tower or whatever Pete Buffoon stood up the top of. Shit. And then the Wales Wars people fucked him over. Anyways, wow. So if someone's into like, I don't know, cosplay or I don't know, silly dolls or whatever it might be, they call it maniac of that particular hobby. Hobby is shumi, which is a nice word, isn't it? How's that? They built this thing in record time. Amazing. Bloody huge. And I remember I was staying at this place when the shit really hit the fan, and I got kicked out of that. Well, okay, fair enough. Exie let me live in that house for 7 years for free. Yeah, well, like, no, you might have to start paying your bills and stuff. And so I started paying these things called electricity bills and gas bills and some other bill, water bill. So I paid these fucking bills. They came around, you know, they came to the door and in the letterbox and thing. And I paid these bills, and then a month later, there was 3 more of the fucking things. I called up and said, hey, on the phone that she still pays for. She left me 15 years ago. And I said, hey, what's going on here? They sent me more of them. Huh? Yes, I got to admit, she looked after me a lot. Still does. Don't always like to admit it. That's the big Aeon or whatever, the big department store over there near our area. That might be Gateball up there. Yes, that's what it looks like. This is taking a whole lot longer for this particular section. Oh shit, I'll be walking for hours. Thank the gods I bought 2 energy drinks. Alright, I'll keep moseying on and try to be good. And I was gonna say something. Oh, whatever. Yeah. Right. I was able to chuck a can in there. Got the rig here. Got some dunnies called Toilair. These blokes sell some delish food. Hey, bloke. And this place here is awesome. Been in here ages ago. Got some awesome stuff. Good prices. It's kind of like local farmers sort of thing. Some things are not exactly on the tune. I think the Pasaku maybe. But some things are crazy cheap. And they've got... Oh, come in. Hello. She's pointing to a mask. I don't wear those puffer masks. You get all kinds of stuff in here. They're called tamanegi, which are onions. Right. $1.20. 20 yen. And that's sake. Got loads of all kinds of cool shit in here. Local honey. And look at all the fish and stuff. Squid bits, and I'm not really into fish. Well, I can eat salmon. Yeah, but I'm not exactly into fish. It's not really my bag. Like the sushi arrangements and things. Just way cool. He had a bad day, that's for sure. Look at all kinds of oishi stuff here. I like this stuff. That's Yamo stuff. Sort of like a salad kind of thing. That's called daikon. That thingy there. I think that's lettuce. Mushies. Sushi. Certainly not as cheap as I remember. Certainly not as cheap as I recall, that's for sure. I remember some stuff was crazy cheap. Yeah. I kind of don't eat pork anymore. Yeah. Tonkatsu or katsu. Katsu is pork. I don't know, I've kind of gone off it. I'm not a muzzier, and I think this stuff is awesome. That's kimchi. Kimchi, look at that, $1.50 for all of that. And that'll last for ages. So yeah, some things are crazy cheap. I would never eat this stuff. Some kind of seashelly things. I wouldn't exactly eat that. That's yamo. That's pickled, sort of, I don't know, whatever that stuff is. But that's really yummo. You chop up a bit of that and throw that in your meal. This is yummo stuff too. Oh yeah, I like that. That stuff's yummo. Whatever that is. You know, I'm not really that adventurous as far as food is concerned. I try to feed the local cat those things a while back, and he just took one sniff and walked away in disgust. I was like, you bastard, that cost me a lot. This is yummo stuff. Yeah, I'm generally not that adventurous with Japanese food, but we've got here some fishies in there, they're having a bad day. All kinds of fishies. I don't know the names of most of these. I know the names of a few. But yeah, I recall this place as far as seafoods are concerned. These are yummo. Okaksama means Jugo Bano. Okaksama is like number 15 customer. She's calling out. Yeah, I've never been a fisherman. So this right there. I guess due to this Coward 19 hoax, that food, well, everything, we've got a bad day in food and everything is prices have gone up. So I do recall it was a whole lot cheaper. some stage. But there's some amazing things here. In fact, I'm about to go to a store that you can buy. You could buy lipstick and eyelashes. Not that I'd be into that. There you go. There's your list. If that was in English, I'd have a bit of a better idea. And you know, you can buy a chainsaw there. You could buy a dog, and you could buy a bed and a refrigerator. You know, it's huge. And I'm about to go there. Wow. Oh, we've got a nice little mealies here. Yeah, eh? Japanese food. They all know what this stuff is. Oh, I don't know. Like I tell you, I'm not that adventurous with this sort of thing. I think that's yummo too. I'm not sure about that, eh? 面白い場所たくさん食べ物 like 僕は全然わからないこれ何これ何これわからないでもすげえ cool ちょっとビデオは YouTube のビデオねそうごめん easy yummo alright I'm gonna go that's it yeah what is it like abalone type of stuff well, there you go. Yeah, so I'd have to be pretty aware that due to the Cloud-19 hoax, foodstuffs, because they probably source them from a lot of different areas. There you go, see they're generally about that sort of price. Ooh, they're the bigger ones. Yeah, probably from a more local farm. Broccoli, that's what I need. Yes, full. I don't exactly... Yeah, I'm just going to have to buy that. I think I need some fibre, if you know what I mean. If you watched the earlier my video. Right, let's do that. Well, there you go. We've got the broccoli. We'll just go take a slash. These blokes have got like these outdoor places. You see them at hardware stores and all kinds of things. And they've got all kinds of yummo stuff. Yeah. See, real food, hungry fat chick. Real food. Konnichiwa. Wow, oishii yo. Soyo. Oishii means tasty. Go in and try to YouTube videos. Oh, look at that cooking right there. Kakui, man. Mara. Yes. Zutto mae koko ni tabemono tabeta. Oh, it was good. Yeah. That was it. Right, toilet, chotto bilu, oh, gotta go. Hi. Put that here. Okay, now this is toilet, so we're gonna go here. Right. Toilet, which means toilet. Kanji. Right. Yeah, these might look a bit like phallic and all, but garlic bread, oh yes, I don't mind garlic bread. Oh, where did that originate from, huh? The Italians, I guess. Oh yeah. Stop for a bite to eat. It's one of my favourite hardware stores. You can buy a dog there, a cat, maybe a rabbit or two, chainsaws as I was saying, all kinds of cool tools. It's pretty good. It's not all pro stuff, it's more sort of cheaper import kind of stuff, but there's a pro shop that's got all kinds of, well, there's a few of them, they've got all kinds of sort of the high-end sort of stuff, but this has got a few high-end things. Over there, I call that the Hello Day Park. Hello Day is actually a pretty expensive store, but I've got a good bakery in there with good deals on this, $1.60 each. I generally don't spend that kind of money because well, I kind of need it. I need some fibre, alright, that's for sure. False farts are kind of, I don't know, lucky it happened while I was sitting at my computer. Ah, this is good. Throw this down the gullet. Get some fibre. Don't have to have a whole lot of energy in this, but plenty of butter, eh? So that should give me some kind of power to proceed. I've still got another couple of hours with the rig just to get there. I'm going to pick up a couple of boxes. Or a pack of boxes, I guess I should. Yeah, a couple of hours just to get to the warehouse. I could trundle down there and go to the local train station, and I'd knock off for probably 45 minutes, but nah, I'm just going to man up and keep going. Right then, soldier on. Okay, we're all boxed up. Good stuff. Now, alright, these are Enios. It's a gasoline stand. They got chaps there that'll help you, and they'll come up and they'll put air in your tyres. He's got one of those. They're doing it right now. This is a pro tip. Don't do that. Here's another pro tip. If they don't show you what the fuel prices are, that's regular up the top there, high octane gasoline, and that's Toll-U, I think, is that right? Something like that, or diesel. One of them's Toll-U, I can't remember. Anyways, fucking Kanji. Hey, it's beautiful though. There's a mountain hawk up there, floating around on the thermals. They do that here quite regularly. There's another one. Yeah, pro tip, if they don't show, and there was a servo further back there, same deal. If they don't show what the fuel prices are, probably best not to go. There's some other places that you can go chuck air in your tyres yourself. Often in the pillar of your rig, that it'll show, Japanese rigs, it'll show what their recommended pressures are. They use like kilopascals here, but they say like near 10 or some shit like that. So yeah, I usually chuck like, what is it, 200 kilometers, 30 psi in the 32 in the front, 30 in the back, some shit like that. Anyways, I have to try to recall. Got a smile out of her. That was good. Alright. Yeah. Some sporty spice bird. Yeah, there are other places where you pump the juice yourself. There are some places they'll pump it for you. They're the most expensive. Yeah, and some places you pump the juice yourself, and you got to listen to these stupid songs from these freaking computers and try to get your money in the stuff and things, and sometimes you forget your money and you like your change and shit. Alright, well maybe it's just me that does that. God damn it, I've lost like $50 or maybe more over the years for doing that. Yeah, anyways, the servo attendants must be like, yeah, they've got a little side business going on there. Yeah, but some places you can pump up your own tyres, you pump your own juice, and there's some places that are really large where you can wash your car and shit. Like all these boring people, like, you know, on a Sunday or something, they go and wash their car. I wait for the monsoon rains, or if it's real bad, say after going to the motocross track or something. I haven't been for fucking ages now, because most of them closed, or the good ones closed at least. And then I'd, with my jet sprayer thing, jet washer, or what do you call it, I'd give it a bit of a going over. Very rare. I don't know, man. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna continue on. Be able to get out my other energy drink. That's good. Right, and that should get me to the next cheap place. I wouldn't buy energy drinks unless I was really desperate at like Hello Day or something. And I'm not going to buy them at the convenience stores unless I have to. There's a good pit stop up there that's got that sort of stuff, and they're really cheap, so that's good. Alright, continue on. Now I'm going to use my other battery and what do you call it, memory card thing for I'm going to list a few things today, or I plan to. I'll probably sound a bit wonky when I'm doing it, but I brought some paperwork with me so I can write down some shit, the details, you know, like sizes and weights and measures and all that. Sizes and weights and weights and measures. Right, mosey on. Right, well, I made it to get some resupplies, if you know what I mean. This is actually, there's a 7-Eleven just there. 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven, Ikkibu. There's a Lawson over there. Now here is like, I think it's called Super Kid or some bullshit like that. Now the most important kanji you ever need to know, you come to Japan, is that one right there. It means osake. It means booze. Hang on, I don't know if you can even see it there. God damn, you can look it up. Alright then. Now, I've only got about another hour to go to the warehouse. Ugh, God damn it. I've decided to go with see, I generally drink the Kirins. I've got another one back here in the supplies. I usually drink this in the warm weather, but today, midwinter, look, it's they say it's going to top 16 degrees. Feels like that. I'm bloody hot. I've got shit. The latest burn right there. Fell over the frickin' my toyu heater. Toyu means kerosene. Ugh. And I sleep right next to it some nights, because some nights the cards are fucking... If there's a cloudless night, winter time, by God, I don't do cold. There's another burn there, and a little burn there. And sometimes I wake up, or sometimes I don't. Sometimes I wake up and just go, oh fuck, what happened? This one was a doozy at one stage. There's a little one there. I don't know what happened there. And there's an old scratch from my motorcycle. I got one on this. See, the poorer I get, the more my clothes get shit. You know, well, that's the way it is. I might actually start putting in my videos. I've got this one. I got taped up. Yeah, well, he's taped up because that one was real fast. Yeah. What's that? Yeah, he's a bit of a bastard. But that's healing. It's been about 3 weeks now. He wasn't too good. There's one over here and one there, and then one here. Yes, and this one too was a real bastard. Hang on. Oh, this is the one where I fell over. I'm gonna stay off whiskey. That's for fucking sure. I don't want to go near it anymore. That one didn't feel too good. Yes, I'm not one of those people that, you know, slit their wrists and, you know, fucking slice their wrist a little bit. Yeah, look at suicidal. No, I just fucking pissed drunk on this cheap whiskey and just pissed off because everything's fucked. You know, you got that impending knowledge that, you know, you're on the fucking brink, and so fuck it. So I just downed a whole bunch of that shit, think I'll never wake up again. And, you know, you're going to go out, have fun like that bloke. That scoot jockey. Alright, cool. So I took that corner he's about to come up to. I took that at speeds. I'm not going to mention that, actually. They don't want to get me for that. Anyways, yeah, still got the rig, a long way to go. But, forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And some blokes actually sent me some dough because they like my shit. I'm like, yeah, I like talking about my shit. So I'm gonna start putting my email address that's what do you call it, connected with my PayPal account. And yeah, if you like my shit and you want me to stay in the sort of the lifestyle that have become accustomed to, as people say. Yeah, I'm gonna put my email address there. It's happyoblivion@hotmail.com. happyoblivion@hotmail.com. I'm gonna put that in the script in my videos. Yeah, I'm gonna do that a lot. And so if you want to see my shit, I like doing this, walking around, having a beer a size, you know, because even though you get a bit drunk, you feel quite physically strong, you know, from you know, the legs and shit, and you got to hold shit up all the time. It's actually quite a bit of exercise. I mean, you walk 3 fucking hours that way, and sometimes 3 hours back. I'm gonna take an hour and a quart that way a bit later. I don't have to drag that. Have to move a bunch of fridges and shit a bit later, fridges and washing machines and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna put that in there, and if you blokes want to ping me off $1 or $5 or whatever, shit, there's a bloke out there, he's got his 50-cent army, and he bangs on about hating China all day long and whatever, and he's let that consume his life. Well, that's their bag, you know, fair enough. But I'm not like that. I don't hate the CCP. They got their gig. They got a different framework of thinking. If the Chinese people didn't like it, they would do something about it, you know. So I'm not like that. So anyway, something I disagree with, but fuck it, I'm not at war with China, you know. Anyways, like lots of regional tensions and all that shit. It's not my bag. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to do that. So if you chaps out there, and hopefully there's some cute lasses out there, you know, supermodels only, right? If you equate to that, good. And yeah, ping me off $5 or some shit. And I know now that you got to find it and confirm it or some shit like that. So I know that. So a couple of blokes out there, 2 blokes sent me $100 each. $200. That's like 2/3 of the rent. Fucking A. Thanks, boys. And some of the chaps out there, they write to me and say, hey, we like your shit, you know. And I'm not saying, hey, it's an obligation, but no, if you like my shit, I like doing this shit. I'll do this shit anyways, you know. But in the future, I guess, I would like to do this shit and go to different towns and show you just more shit. Like some really cool shit that I know of, because I've been to those places before. And some of my mates are like, hey, let's go fucking over there and do that. And I'm like, yeah, alright. Yeah, so that's cool. If I had enough dough, I'd go to the next meet at the Kolkura horse racing event. I had a fucking laugh there. A mate of mine went there together, and we were just drinking beers, and we had a laugh. And then we went to this restaurant later that night and met these cool people. A bloke gave me this Buddhist bell, a bead thing, and fuck, it fell off, broke or something. It fell off, and I didn't notice it. And damn it, I really like that thing. Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Does that sound scabby? Does that sound like begging or some shit? I don't think so. I think there's a lot of people out there that are struggling, and they're trying to find different ways to survive. And I reckon that'd be really cool if I can make $100. That's like 1/3 of the rent. Yeah, for a month. It cost me $300 a month. US dollars would equate to that. How's that? So some people in Australia are paying like $1,000 a week or some shit. Mate, you're in the wrong fucking place. Turn the radio on, turn the radio on. Ah, here's it, the chap. This, right, a mum and pop shop. They used to be sort of quite big, you know, back in the day, before like the Lawsons and the, what they call those other ones, Family Mart, and what's that other fucking thing? 7-Eleven came in. Like they had the Yamazaki, I think it was, and these ones are pretty old. Oh, there you go. This is called a Jiddo Humbaiki, and it's got beers. Look at that. Turn the radio. Oh, it's even had a thingy installed that you got to be old enough. Oh, so this is, well, that sucks. Because some of them like didn't even have anything like this, You know, you just roll up, and I've had like, you know, 1 litre cans out of these things. Right now, these things here, I can't believe that thing right there has that. Oh, I'm gonna pay $2 now. Oh, they're about $1.50. On the radio on, I'm turning the radio off, singing my song. Right, $1.50 to $1.50. Shit, right. Okay, now let's go and have a look at this mom and pop store. Will that one do? Oh shit! Oh, where are you going? Not good. Oh, shit, how am I gonna explain that? I'll figure it out. Kaban quality. Oh. Alright, yeah. Mom and pop store. Don't have a lot of goods these days. Right, doing the bing bong. There's your coffees. Got a few thingies over there. A few oh, I like that one. That's chahan noodles. Ah, konnichiwa. Gomena, kore kaban壊れたね。でも大丈夫よ。カバンある。それ。いつも元気よ。これ150円ね。そうよ。ごめん、僕はビデオ、YouTube チャンネルこのお店好きね。カメラ、この場所きれい、そういつも歩く、いや外国人、そう外国人好き、日本ね。そして僕は言ってます。いいよ、カバンある？Okay, aりがとう。These are the manga comics. They've always got good looking chicks on them. Yeah. Manga. Manga 好きよ。僕は漢字全然わかんない。でも、ひらがな、カタカナ OK。OK。ありがとう。じゃあね。はい。Toasty. Okie dokie. Continue on. Actually, this can't believe this battery's lasted so long. So that's good. Can't believe that one has had that like age thingy installed. It looks like that's a driver's license or something that you with a sensory whatever that computery thing is. Look, I'm an antique dealer, right? Now, okie dokie. Alright, we'll whack those in the bag and in the supply bag. Right, next. Note for ABAREBUGYO. Just met this awesome bloke, and he works at the Sumi Cafe. What's his name again? Yoshi, was it? Oh shit. We had to ask each other his names a few times. He works on Saturdays at this place as a traffic dude, and he's retired now, so he only works 1 day a week. Look at that, that's all cracked, see? And he works 1 day a week there, just sort of directing the traffic to this this cafe. There's a cafe and a Japanese restaurant and some other sort of shop. It says it's about less than 2 kilometers from where we just met. He rocks up on a scooter and just stops and said, "Oh, hello," and we just got to talk, and god damn, awesome bloke. Like, he's retired, yeah, awesome bloke. And he said, years ago, like, he's been in Australia a few times. First time was in '73, and he was there in, was it 89 and 92, and yeah, he worked for a subsidiary company for Honda. Hold on, I'll just get my energy drinks here. I don't know how long this battery's gonna last. I've got another one for some listings I'm gonna do, and someone's been doing some circle work. And he worked for this subsidiary company that's in Tullamarine, near Tullamarine Airport, and yeah, he lived in, was it not Bentley? Was it? No, not Bentley. Shit, what's that? Fancy Pants Beach. I forget about it right now. But anyways, he used to live down that way, and yeah, he worked for this subsidiary place, and he was telling me that I said, oh, they, after he told me this, I said, oh, what, the real Hondas or sort of not real Hondas? He said, no, real Hondas. And he's telling me that a lot of Hondas are made in, where was it, Korea and Vietnam or something like that, and India. No, Vietnam and India, something like that, you know. So they outsource a lot of work. Honda outsource work. I never knew that. That Honda, there's some cracks in that one too. I never knew that Honda. He said the smaller bikes, the big bikes are made in Japan, but the smaller bikes, they've outsourced the work and they actually import the bloody things. Can you believe that? I said, imagine how many people are out of work because of, you know, this sort of, these shenanigans, you know. Great bloke, his English was excellent. When he stopped, I started jabbering on in my pathetic Japanese, and then we just switched to English, and every now and again we'd throw some Japanese in there, and I like that, you know. People just stop and want to say hello, and it's good. See, that happens. It happens a lot. I think it's because I look cool as fuck. But, yeah, it happens a lot in this country. You'd love it if you were here as a tourist or whatever, or, you know, whatever it might be. Where you know, people are interested in who you are, and they want to express their skills in our language and sort of have that interaction. Because he asked, you know, I was the one that instigated saying that I'm Australian. He goes, oh, I've been there, you know, and then we got to talking about that, and bloody great. Yeah, look at that. Looks like charcoal. Sumi is charcoal, which is the smokeless charcoal is Sumi. So it's called the Sumi Cafe. Yeah, I'm going to go and say hello to him someday, and because he was wonderful to talk to. Yeah, you know, how's that? Blake just rocks up on his scoot and says, you know, hello. And then after I told him I'm Australian, he goes, g'day. Great bloke. He lived in Australia for, what was it, 3 years, in the latter stint. I don't know how long he stayed there in the initial stint, but I like that. Yes, I like that. That's cool. Okay then, I'm going to move on. Yep, that's a note for me, because if I have a few too many energy drinks, I might wake up tomorrow and forget a bunch of shit. But alright, this what do you call it, memory card, and this battery's been a trooper. The other one's going to be for the listings, and after that I might blather on some more. But yeah, nice bloke. Liked him. Good bloke. We just gelled like that. Aussies, mate. Yep. In Japanese, we're down now. We're down, and that's the way it is. You know, we should defend each other, and we should trade, and that's the way the future should be. Australia, like, we'll get rid of our fucking Australian government. Fuck them off. Get young people in there that can wake up and go, right, we're getting fucked over. He understood that we were talking about political stuff too. He knew, yeah, I know what's going on, and we talked about all that, and you know, it was good shit. And so the future, Australia, young people, and Japan, they've got a very good opportunity for a future of excellent trade and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe you could start studying Japanese, and yeah, because it should be excellent.